Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry I was running a bit late. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but I've sorted that out now. So I'm on and ready to go in Skyrim. As such, we will keep going until 20 past 10, so that we get the full 2 hours. But yeah, so how has everybody's week been? Sorry if I seem a little flustered, obviously, with that throwing me off my game a little bit. But hey Stitch, good to see you in the stream. For me, today we had a D&D session at the library where I do it for my friends. And you know when you plan out a D&D session, so like you plan out in your head, you've got this thing, and you've got this quest, and it's to find this mask that belongs to the Raven Queen. That's the quest, and I came up with they're like a bit of a Monty Python style. So we came up with 3 ridiculous things that they had to do. Like they had to find a hag, they had to go on a date with the hag, they had to find the grave of this long dead adventurer. But it wasn't worded like that. It was like, find this long dead adventurer. Well, how can they do that? He's dead. You find his grave. But that was the riddle. And they had to steal his most prized possession, which obviously was also a riddle, and was his statue. Now, how the heck do you steal a statue? Well, that was the shenanigans. Yeah, so when it came to all of that, that was fun. And I planned all that out, and I know how crazy they like to get when it comes to D&D. I know all the stuff they like to do. I know they're like, we have a wizard, a ladrin, and an artificer changeling, and usually, but they couldn't make it for today's session, a warforged, cleric, I think they are. I couldn't remember their class then. But the Warforged Cleric, if you've seen Treasure Planet, you know what the Warforged Cleric is. They are basically Ben from that, because let's just say there are a few screws loose in that department, in the brain department, which is wildly entertaining for us to watch, and they get up to a plethora of shenanigans and things like that. I mean, they were in a house of mystery, and they fought a treasure mimic. They found themselves in a study with...
How?
Hey! Your walk-on came through, Stitch. So, we got all that out of the way, and with that, right, they went on and they were doing the quest. Now, Modo is the changeling. He went on to complete the quest for the mask, because it was for his character. He made a deal with the Raven Queen. He wanted to become a patron, a warlock for that character. So he went on to complete that task by going on the date with the hag and all that stuff. Now, while all that was going on, the rest of the party, they didn't want to be a part of that. Like, they were like, that's your thing. Plus, it's a date. You don't really need us there tagging along. So we're going to leave, and we're going to go and see if there's an Adventurers Guild. Now, normally I don't include Adventurers Guilds in my D&D world, but like I said, they like a little bit more wackiness to it. So I went full anime with it. We have a full anime Adventurers Guild there. There's a stone building. I described like your stereotypical party with an elven bard dressed in like a fur coat with fur braziers, fur boots, leather armor, daggers to the wazoo, winking, playing the lute, all that, being super flirty. He had like a rose in his mouth, rings everywhere, jewels. You had your bog standard wizard with the hat, the curly mustache, and the long beard, Gandalf style. Say the mustache, because Gandalf's mustache doesn't curl. But then you've got a cleric that was like literally praying for the bard's soul as they walked in. There was a fighter that was decked out in like 2 long swords on their back, which if anyone's tried to like pull a long sword out while it's like on your back, yeah, you can't do that. But he had 2 of them on his back like that. A javelin stuck in the middle, like to make like an X shape. 2 daggers like at the side. 2 hand axes hanging off his belt. He was decked out. Then there was a paladin in full plate armor with the cape and sword and all that stuff. And they were like, oh, okay. So that's like very and I was like, yeah, very stereotypical. They walked up to the board and everything had like A rank, B rank, C rank, all that stuff, and they grabbed a bunch of quests. Now, I threw in some funny ones like, I need a cat sitter, I need a babysitter, but then there was your stereotypical, I need a goblin slayer, I need someone to come on this manticore hunt, I need someone to deal with these bandits, and all this stuff. So they took the bandit quest after registering with the guild, and they got a new member. It was the, hi Leah, nice to see you. How are you doing? We got they got a new member. So the player that was playing the changeling decided they wanted to leave. So they've actually gone on a pilgrimage with the mask to return it to the Raven Queen, and they're playing a new character now who is basically Hitmonkey. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Leah. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. So yeah, they're basically playing Hitmonkey. And the BBEG for the campaign is the BBEG of their backstory as well. So it ties in really well. So we've got that. But they're thrown in because the guards are like, we can't deal with this hitman. You guys are going to do it. And they sign them up to that guy's these guys' new party that they've just registered. And when they're like, hey, we don't want this guy, the guild lady taps on the contract they just signed and said, while you're in your probation period, we can add members and subtract members from your party, and just adds him to their party list. So they're stuck with him while they're in probation, which is a month. So always read the fine print. And which none of them did. I mean, there wasn't an actual contract there, but I did lay out the fact that they were signing contracts, and they all went, yeah, we sign it. And I was like, okay. Cool, that means I can use that to my own advantage. Later on. Pretty sure you do. But yeah, so moving on from that, the reason why I'm telling you this story, sorry, I know that was a bit long-winded, but the reason why I'm telling you this story is because they went there to thingy, and they found tracks leading to this winery, this distillery, and 2 of the players, Morgana and Oren, decided, rather than go all stabby murder hobo, we're gonna go in and pretend to be health inspectors and, you know, see if these guys are the bandits we're looking for that we've been charged to deal with, which is a vague term. So they roll persuasion checks to get past the security guards at the door. They roll high enough to do so. They're brought inside and they meet the head of the winery, Jim, who I described to look a bit like Psychowitz from Victorious. So if you've ever seen the show Victorious, you know what Jim looks like. But it's Sikowitz if he had a full-on bushy pirate beard. And that. And he leads them into his office. He pulls out all the documents, like the business license, the proof of ownership of the building, the land permits to grow the grapes for the wine, the employee records, the inspection records, all of it. And now they're starting to think they've infiltrated the wrong place, that this isn't a bandit camp. But they're still skeptical because they're like, maybe this is just a cover and they're used to this and they're used to like having to pretend they're not who they say they are. They are who they say they are, sorry. And so they keep inspecting and they go around, and mind you, the Hitmonkey character and the Barbarian are still on the outside spying in through windows because they've got passed without a trace on, so they rolled fantastic stealth checks, so they are just hidden, spying through windows. And I couldn't make this up. I really couldn't. And they make their way into the distillery room, and they're talking, and they meet the foreman, Ruby, who is a gnome. And he has like a little thin beard, a little bushy mustache, and a massive unibrow. And I described him to look a bit like Mr. Burns. So that they give them that vibe of Mr. Burns, obviously. And they're talking to him, and he starts talking about 2 employees that went off sick, Mary and John. And for reference, 3 of the players are massive Supernatural fans. So Mary and John was a reference to Mary and John Winchester, the Supernatural characters. And how they were acting shifty before they left. And then he mentions how the distillery got a threat the week they went on sick, saying that the robberies are going to start happening at the distillery from these bandits. So the distillery put out a quest to the Adventurers Guild to come have adventurers come and deal with the bandits. So you see what's happened here? The party, thinking that they're dealing with the bandits, has actually infiltrated the people that hired the adventurers in the first place. Which wasn't the case originally, but throughout the whole shenanigans of what was going on, I crossed out what I was planning and rewrote the script because that was hilarious and I knew they would eat that up. So 100% that's what's happened now. And as we've been like building into this and going through it and going through the motions of all of it, we've got to this point where they now know that they're the bandits, or they now think they know the bandits aren't these people, but that these people are the people that hired them, and they only hid the path up to the distillery to hide it from the bandits, meaning that they're actually trespassing and have read documents that are legal documents without consent because they thought they were dealing with bandits. And so now they're starting to feel like the bad guys here. And the 2 people that didn't go into the building role-played pissing themselves outside of the window stealthily, and they still had Pass Without a Trace on because all this happened within 10 minutes in game. They rolled another stealth check while they were laughing and still rolled above 30. So they're pissing themselves laughing at the window, and no one notices this Hadozen and this shadow elf barbarian stood at the window laughing their asses off at this whole situation. Like I said, I could not make this up for the life of me. I wish I could, but that is everything that happened in our D&D session today. So, yeah, I've had one heck of a Monty Python style D&D session. I don't know where we go from here, but I guess we'll see what happens next session. And see what happens when they meet up with Mary and John. But yeah. So with that then, shall we actually get into playing some Skyrim and continue our hunt for the man that stole the horn from us? Before we do that, let me just check that I put it on the right game. There we go. So, let's jump back into Skyrim. And you know exactly what I mean, Stitch. So we got a level up. Where should we put it? Health, magicka, or stamina? We've been putting a lot into our health and stamina, but we haven't actually been boosting our magic. I don't know what Z is, but I'll do stamina. Unless anybody else has anything else. Okay, we'll go with stamina. We are now level 9, guys. Are we encumbered again? I don't think we need these. Okay, so let's keep going. We might find a place we can sell the stuff we need to sell. Does anybody else have any like D&D funny stories like what I've just been sharing? Because like that is one of the best things that's happened in D&D. Like the rolls were just on point. The only other time that that's happened was like when we were doing a D&D campaign session where it was basically... Wait, didn't we have a companion? Didn't we have an ally with us? In the D&D campaign you run for kids with autism, they like to kill things and eat them, such as goblins. I mean, each to their own, but ew. Like, that's just weird, in my opinion. But, like I said, each to their own. If that's something they like to do, that's something they like to do. But, like, I've never played D&D and gone, do you know what might be a fun snack? This goblin. I mean, we all like to blow things up. There's a reason one of the memes for D&D is, did I ask how big the room is? No, I said I cast Fireball. Like, that's just like the way of Dungeons and Dragons. I think anyone that plays Dungeons and Dragons likes to blow shit up. I feel like that's just a given at this point. I could have sworn last session we had a companion with us. I don't even know how we call her. We're gonna have to drop something. Apparently we're too heavy. We need to drop 4 more things. Or there we go. I dropped that and we finally have enough weight off of us to run. Yeah, that wasn't helping us, having all that stuff on us. What happened to our weapon? There we go.
happened so fast? 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Yeah, I know I was there. I could have sworn we had a woman with us, but... Okay, so we're getting there. I feel like. And now we can fast travel here. That's good. Okay. A frost troll, great. Oh, and we're dead. That was amazing. Oh, should have quick saved. I didn't think. First things first. There we go. We can move again. Remind me when we get to the location, guys, to quick save. Because I always forget to do that. And if we'd have done that, we might have. We wouldn't have had to jump all the way back here. Very funny, Stitch. I was waiting for it. You're becoming predictable.
I love Jeff, he's my favorite shark. He can even walk around Central Park. This guy's amazing, man.
Yeah, definitely becoming predictable, Stitch. I might have to switch out some of these sound effects. Ah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. You gonna ask me again? Come on, you know you want to.
Are you sure?
There we go. Got ya. So, okay, so we've been talking a lot about D&D. That brings me to something that we posted on our Facebook today. And it's it's something that I've thought for a while, and then something that I think I shared with Nerds of the Round Table on podcast episode last week when we were talking about underrated Disney episodes. Help with talking underrated Disney movies. And that is that The Mummy is a D&D one-shot. Like, when you look at it, and I think like I said, I think I did say this on podcast, but when you look at it in the terms of Evie being a very scholarly individual, she fits like the wizard class. Just she doesn't really have the magic, but she fits that mold. She also fits like other types of scholars that you can get in D&D. So you've got like just anyone that would fit into the sage background, researcher, that sort of thing. Then obviously Rick, I believe his name's Rick. My brain always goes blank on names. He fits perfectly into the like rogue ranger style. Okay, I'm moving away so that we can do like a time jump, but it won't let me while there's an enemy nearby. So I'm gonna have to move away a second. We need a 24-hour time jump so that I can go wolf to fight that troll, because fighting it mono a mono isn't working. And I tried the shout, but that also isn't working, and we can't use the wolf form yet because we used it already. There we go. We should be able to get up. Have I lost the way up? Because I ran away. I think I fell away from where I needed to go. I found it. There we go. I was like, I know we got up here from the ground. What have I done? The problem was I didn't go low enough. There we go. We sorted that out. We should be able to take the troll once we go wolf. I'm hoping. But I know we can't take it at our base. Hey. Okay, so that didn't work out. Let's try again. But this time let's go wolf before we, like, see the Yeti. Which is what I was trying to do but failed. The troll, sorry. Were you trying to surprise me there, Stitch? I could have sworn we had a... Like we were on the edge of going in. Weren't we? Oh, come on, no. I reloaded the wrong save. I did wonder why we were able to thingy. Go wolf. We're gonna lose our wolf form before we get back to the troll. And this is my fault. Oh, Troll is just stronger than we are.
Today, victory is mine. Long live the Empire.
Wow, I haven't seen anyone use that one in a while. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to take this thing. Did I even make it to the right place? Ah, there's multiple! We're outnumbered. We're outnumbered by trolls. Oh, there's more! Keep running, Percy, run! We don't have to fight them, we just have to survive them. Come on, Percy. Outrun the trolls. Yeah. We survived. Because we ran away like a little...
Are you sure?
Well, we survived that. We only survived because we ran away like a little bitch. But, yeah, we did survive. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Shout out to you, Stitch. Thank you for that. My favourite card game, Magic the Gathering. I'm partial to a good game of Commander. I have at least 3 precons made up already. And 2 custom decks. But I am like trying to upgrade and alter the precons so that they're not just bog standard. I also want to turn one of the precons that I've got, it has a specific card in it that proliferates, which means it puts more counters on that already exist on a thing. and there's a strategy known as toxic or infect specifically. I want to kind of use that, so I need to like actually build an infect deck. Oh my god, we're gonna die to a woolly mammoth because I'm an idiot. Okay. That death was earned. Right, where on earth are we supposed to actually go? Are you telling me I could have... Guys. I'm an idiot. And don't say we know. But this is where we needed to go.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You cannot escape the truth. You cannot escape the truth, Dragonborn. When Lord Mirak...
The Greybeards have summoned the
bear
Dragonborn.
witness, none will stand
Sorry.
to oppose him.
Hundreds of years.
Help! Somebody, help!
Yeah, not my problem. I'm in the middle of something, mate, so you'll have to wait.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Okay, what's going off here?
I'm the innkeeper. It's my... We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
So I had to pay
We got room
her
for food, drink too.
to sleep in her inn, only for her to give me what she stole. That's bullshit.
Close the door.
Not what I meant to do, but I'll steal your basket. What the hell?
You just find that lying around? Must be your lucky day.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Really? Really?
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are
Okay.
Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, you might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
I am Dragonborn.
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Okay. This is fun.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
What the So we've got to go and become dragon slayers. Do you know how hard it is to kill a f***ing dragon? I don't even know why I'm censoring myself, but I am.
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe...
This is absolute... Like, if this was actually D&D, though, we'd be absolutely screwed.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Like, I'm level 9. If this was D&D, I'd be absolutely boned.
That's better. Let's
My
talk about
equipment is subpar. I've only just really unlocked all my magic abilities.
Ognar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
I've got, like, bog standard armor. Yeah, I've got an enchanted dagger and an enchanted sword. But, like, that's it.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
What happened to my other companion? Like, the woman that was on my team? Yeah, my house call. I don't know where she went, but hey ho. Right, so let's go and deal with this dragon. I surmise we'll go deal with the dragon, and then when we've finished up with that, that would be a perfect spot to end things, but like, we'll see how long that takes us to do.
Better to stick together. I don't want you to get yourself killed before we even get there.
Love, I'm not a pushover.
Watch out! Wolves!
Are you sure?
That was impeccable timing.
If that's the way you want it.
Just put egg on my face, why don't you?
Damn it!
What the?
Do it.
I'm trying. What the hell is this thing?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I was just getting warmed up. I doubt the Thalmor are aware of you yet, so we should be safe from them at least.
Using the shout saved me life there. That guy put like a light arrow in my shoulder.
I don't really think I'm cut out for the quiet life.
Did she die? Is that what I'm forgetting? Because I am hung up on this. I'm sorry. It's just I know we had a companion.
Keep a sharp lookout. We can't afford any delays.
So like, I'm trying to figure out where she could have gone.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish. Yes, actually. You look like you are lousy with gold. I am not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. You're dead.
I can always use the practice.
Really? You are a shit thief. You only had 2 gold. Oh, I had iron ones on, didn't I? Oops. Seriously, I can't believe we almost got robbed. Like, How ridiculous.
We better keep moving.
They tried to rob us.
Better to stick together. I don't want you to get yourself killed before we even get there.
I'm following her. I don't know where we're going. Question for you. If you were in a fantasy world, and you saw two people decked out in armor, weapons drawn, running down the road, would you try and rob them? Because that's what that cat guy just tried to do.
Remember, we're not looking for trouble. We need to get to Kynes Grove as fast as we can.
Yeah, but then you keep taking us on weird detours. Like, it's something that's, like, just baffled me. Like, we're fully decked out in armor. Steep, like, full-on mask on. Yeah, but he didn't even try and stealthily rob us. Like, he full-on came at us with a knife and tried to rob me at knife point. I'm stood there with a long sword and a dagger out, fully decked out in armor, arrows all over my back. My companion has, like, a giant-ass longsword, arrows on her back, decked out in leather armor.
So, we may have to kill a few bandits. We better keep moving.
Why does she keep... What is she doing? Nah, screw this. I'm going where we need to go. Like, what are you doing, love? Like, what the hell was that? What was she doing? Haunted house. Oh, haunted on you now. Haunted, haunted. Haunted. Ba-ba-ma-ma.
Should have picked somebody else for your dinner.
What's she doing now? Where'd she go?
Don't let your guard. Now you're mine.
There's nothing there. Oh, for God's sake, love.
Let's get this over with.
Stop getting yourself into trouble. We've got a job to do. This companion's annoying. She's doing me in. She keeps, like, running off. Oh, well, guess what? You're dead. Come on, love. We got a job to do. It does not involve bandits, spiders.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Val's Varen. My family has never really seen eye to eye.
Okay, so now there's a side quest for a necromancer.
To defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself. Fine, but I've locked the door, so don't think you're getting in there without me.
I'll be back, I'll be back. I've got dragon shit to deal with. Where? Oh, for God's sake. Did I go the wrong way? Because she's gone. I found a side quest to go deal with a necromancer, but that dude seemed a bit racist. I don't know where'd my companion go? Oh, for God's sake. I did not even wander off that far. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm going the wrong way. I suck at this, man. I don't want to go to U4. I want to go to the dragon's burial site. But, like, I went the wrong way. I was trying to return the horn. Oh, God. Well, I've lost my companion. I don't know where she went. I'm not good at keeping companions. At least I'm tracking the right location this time. So we're going to the dragon's burial site.
Are you sure?
I really don't know. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't know anymore, Stitch. I don't know. I think I'm going the right way, but I thought I was going the right way the first time. So I don't know anymore. I mean, I was going the right way, but for the wrong quest. So I was going the wrong way, if that makes any sense. Like, I was following a marker. By all sense and purposes, I was going somewhere I was supposed to go. Just not for the quest that I was trying to complete.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
I found her! Woohoo! It means I went the right way after all. Woohoo! Please don't clip me doing the Mario voice.
Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard. Figure his out.
That's what she said. Sorry, I could not resist that. I made it where I'm supposed to be. What the? Oh no! Oh, what the actual hell? What the actual? That is not. Oh my god! Help me! Oh my Christ! We need to heal, like, now. We are not gonna survive this. Ah, It's just ice blasting us. We don't even have a chance.
My lord Alduin requires your death. I am...
It's too high. How the hell do we get it down?
I could use a hand here.
Sorry, I'm healing myself.
My voice has been silent for too long.
Give me that.
Not bad, but it won't stay.
Hiding will not save you.
I ain't even hiding. I'm just looking for you.
I could use a hand here.
That takes care of that. I'll be damned. You did it.
Did we kill it?
Something's happening. God's above. So you really are... It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
No, I'm going to do a save. I saved at the point where I needed to. I'm going to do a save now. But thank you for reminding me. Thank you for also dealing with that bot, Stitch. Much appreciated.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
So,
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel
Wow.
as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone.
So we're getting lore, guys.
200 years we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one until now. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind
Oh my god, it is the same dragon that attacked us at the beginning of the game. Why am I only just cottoning on thanks to dialogue options?
If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last
Right, so we've got some work to do.
Nothing solid yet, but my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Oh.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. So, we managed to pull that off. I feel like we should go and drop that horn back off while we've still got it, and then we can go back to Riverwood. Otherwise, that mission quest is still going to just be on our to-do list. And if we just jump back there and take that back, then we've done it. So let's get this part over with.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimcom. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push.
Okay.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
Indra Grossis Saran Strundur Oath
Okay, I don't know what they're doing, but this is weird. Wait, did you clip that? I've just realized. There's been 2 clips made.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can clip wherever you want. I didn't realize that's what that was. I thought it was the link to the Discord or one of the other links that automatically thing. And then as I was listening to whatever the heck they were doing there, I realized it had your your Twitch handle above it. So I don't really need the robes. Do like the look of the mask.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Okay. It's now that we've done that and we've got Higher Rothgard open to us.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Come on, Slowpoke.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember?
Yeah, that really didn't take a very long.
I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it?
So
While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party.
I mean, literally, we have enough reason. We should have enough way to get in. We are a Thane.
Sounds good.
I feel like we just agree with her.
What? What? Something you're still confused about? What? Something you're still confused about?
No, I'm just trying to leave. Thank you.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Right. I feel like that is the perfect stopping point for today. As we were only going to do a short stream today anyway. I No, it hasn't been quite 2 hours, but do feel like that is like the perfect wet place to stop it. We've got our next mission in tow and everything, and with the game now saved, we've got everything we need there. So hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream and everything that came along with it. Like I said, let me know some of your nerdy, some of your D&D funny stories in the Discord. If you aren't already in there, you can just find it here at the link that I've just put in chat. So you should be able to just jump in, go into the after stream session, and let us know some of your D&D funny stories, and maybe we can share those and talk about some D&D like hot takes and stuff like that. Also, let me know if you want to do like a stream where we plan out a D&D session. I feel like that would be really fun to do, where like I just get up a Word document or any type of document, and we come up with a premise together, and us as chat and myself design a one-shot, and then maybe we can like get some nerds of the round table from the podcast to come on the stream and play out the one shot that you guys design. So I feel like that might be something that could happen if that is something you guys would want to do. The Avatar episode for the podcast that you guys did get to vote on has been voted overwhelmingly yes. So that will definitely be coming out. It's not the next episode to come out according to the schedule that we've got, because we do schedule our episodes in advance, but it will be, I think it's the one after, so we will have an Avatar episode coming to you shortly. So if you're an Avatar The Last Airbender fan, then you can look forward to that. We'll probably talk about the show, we'll talk about Legend of Korra, we'll talk about the movie. I know, guys. Do not come screaming. Do not come having a go. I know it's trash, the movie. And we'll talk about the series and what that did better, like the live action series, and what that did better than the movie. And spoiler alert, it didn't have earthbenders doing an interpretive dance, like 6 earthbenders doing an interpretive dance to move one pebble, not pedal. And it also pronounced the characters' names right. But yeah, so there's a lot we can get into when it comes to Avatar, and I can't wait to get into that. We might even also touch on some of the Magic the Gathering cards that were revealed in the Magic the Gathering set, like preview for Avatar The Last Airbender, and the mechanics that can do. So if you're a Magic fan, there will be like a little bit of a nugget in there for you when it comes to Avatar The Last Airbender. But that isn't the next episode. That will actually be our like review. I know it's a couple of weeks late, but that will actually be our review on Fantastic Four, First Steps, with Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. So if you want to go and watch that, that won't be out this Sunday, but it will be out in the following Sunday. So yeah. We've also got our extensive catalogue, obviously, and all the previous streams you've got a plethora available here over on Twitch, and then you can go and find them on other socials once their time on here has elapsed. So if you want to go and see me die a hell of a lot more than I did today, you can do that. But with that, guys, thank you for sticking with it. Thank you for enjoying the chaos, and thank you for not laughing at me too hard. And have a good week. I will see you all at some point next week for our day stream. It will probably be Tuesday. And stay nerdy, everybody.